Tony, you listen up, and you listen up good. Now I know I haven't been the most supportive person I could have been, and that's because, quite frankly, I'm scared. I'm scared for your safety. I'm scared for your health. It's a dangerous game you're playing, and an addictive one at that, and I just don't want to lose you. Tim, he played as well until he was hit by a bus. And I always just assumed, well, that's the price of jaywalking. But I think I understand now, Tony. This is something you gotta do. This is something you must do. You gotta win that jaywalking contest because Dad doesn't respect you in the slightest, and this is the way you're gonna change that. Tom had a hard time winning his approval too, but when Tom brought home the first place trophy from Southwest International, Dad fell in love with him. You came in last in that race, but this is a race you can win. Because, Tony, you are the greatest jaywalker this world has ever seen. I'll meet you at the end of Times Square. Bring it home.
Have a seat. It was okay. It was okay. But, it felt a little misproportionate.
I'm sorry, what do you mean by that?
Okay. Tina is really in love with this man. I mean, okay, yeah, she's letting him go, but she's still really worried about him. I mean, do you think maybe you could bring a little bit more of that?
Yeah.
Let me ask you, have you ever had sex? Oh, of course you have. I mean, wow, look at that picture. Who was the name of the first guy you boned?
Nick Hendricks.
Nick Hendricks. All right. Okay, I tell you what. We're going to take that from the top. Okay, but this time, imagine Tony is Nick Hendricks. Okay? As a matter of fact, instead of saying Tony, I want you to say Nick Hendricks.
Okay. Nick, you listen up.
Nick Hendricks.
Oh. Nick Hendricks, you listen up. And you listen up good. Now, I know I haven't been the most supportive person I could have been, and that's because, quite frankly, I'm scared.
More passion.
It's a dangerous game you're playing, and an addictive one even more, and I just don't want to lose you. Tim was hit by a bus jaywalking.
Now, seduce him.
But I think I understand now, Tony. Nick Hendricks. This is something you have to do. You have to win that jaywalking contest because Dad doesn't respect you in the slightest, and this is the way you're going to change that.
Yes. Now bring it home.
This is a race you can win because, Nick, you are the greatest jaywalker in this whole wide world. I'll meet you on the other side of Times Square. Bring it home.
Now you see what you did wrong, right?
I know, I messed up some of the lines, but I'm so sorry. I only have
You said, Nick, you're the greatest jaywalker. It's Nick Hendricks. Sarah, you're just not seducing me. This woman, she's in love with this guy. Do you know what makes a believable movie romance?
Chemistry.
Like beakers and goggles? In order for an audience to believe that a man is in love with this woman, the audience has to fall in love with that woman. Now, can the audience fall in love with you, Sarah Munce?
I really want to be in this movie, and I have always wanted to be in movies, so yes. Yes.
Well, you need to make them laugh. You need to make them cry. I want, when Tony and Tina have their first romantic sex scene, for the audience to be masturbating in their seats. You're okay with nudity, right?
Yep. Yep.
They're not in your headshot. Can I see them?
What?
Haven't you been paying attention? The most important part of the audition process is that I need a woman that can seduce the audience. Seduce me. Thank you. Oh, that'll be all. Oh, thanks.
So, did I get the part?
No, there are no female parts in this movie.
Tina, the female lead of your, what? What are you talking about? What is going on?
Actually, there is no movie. But do me a favor, please. Just could you clear out of here? Because I have another actress coming in like 5 minutes. Can I have my beer back, please?